Okay, good day everybody. What I want to demonstrate today is how you would bring in data into program distance, data that's been collected on clusters of objects, in this case howler monkeys. Now these are from wildlife surveys that we've conducted in Trinidad in the Central Range, and we have two regions. We have a hunted region, a forest reserve designated by FR, Central Range Forest Reserve, these are transects here, versus a reference site which is designated as our Central Range Wildlife Sanctuary. Now you need to have the data sorted in such a way that you have your strata set separated, but you also need to have all the transect data together. So for example, CRFR 31, these are the animals that I captured in that particular transect. Now in this particular survey, they weren't only trying to monitor red howler monkeys, okay, so they were also doing other animals. So we see agouti, deer, parrots, etc. So that's important to bear in mind when we set this up, okay. So I'm just going to do a demo, and we're going to open up program distance. You need to save that as a text file, and then we're going to start up a new project. I'm going to just call this Howler Central because it's in the Central Range and it's in the dry season of 2016. Okay. It's a survey that's been completed. It is a line transect. It's a single observer. We took the radial distance and angle to the animals, and they are clusters of objects because it's monkeys. Okay. We have no multipliers, and we want to import our data. Okay, so we're proceeding to the data import wizard. Now we need to find out exactly where this data is. So I'm going to go to my text file. I have a working distance folder. All of my data is in here. So it's the 2016 dry central data set. Well, because I have it open somewhere else. So I'm just going to close those. That's what it's going on. Right. So if you have it open, it won't work. So my lowest data layer is going to be my observation, highest is going to be region. I'm not going to import my first row. I don't need the record, but I do want the strata. This is hunted versus non-hunted. You can do a comparison. I don't need the location because all of this is going to be Central Range. Observation, this is not observation, sorry. This is our line transect. It's a label, it's the label of the line transect. Line transect, line length. Each of these is 1 kilometer long, each transect. The angle to the animal is an observation, so that's the angle there. The distance to the animal is an observation, so that's my radial distance. I need to skip species and go to the number. So I'm skipping there, but I'm coming back to it. Observation, this will be my cluster size. And then I have additional information on my observation. So I have species, and this is text, and I also have the group. So it was groups of guys that went out to do these observations. So I'm just going to label this GRP for group. That's going to be a text, and I also have time of day. Now all of these were done in the afternoon, but we're just going to include that in there. And I'm going to ignore, these are UTM coordinates, UTM WGS 84 zone 20 north. I'm not going to put this in at the moment. I'm just going to ignore that for my distance analysis. I could check this out, but I think it's something like bees or something, and there's a little problem there. But I'm going to go ahead with this. I think it's fine. Right. So you can see that I have my data now partitioned by transect within a particular region, right? and I have all of my species here. Now the problem, of course, is that I just want to look at red howler monkeys, okay? So when I'm doing analyses, I need to actually set that up. So I need to set up a data filter, okay? So my data filter in this case is an observation, and it's species equals red howler monkey. Okay, and I'm going to name this. It's always good to name things in distance so that you know exactly what it is you're doing. I'm just going to name that howler, so that's my default, that's my data filter. My model definition, you also want to label this. The default is half normal cosine, so I'm going to label that. And then up here, I'm going to call it half normal cosine, and I'm going to name this the default. Okay. Now once that's set up, I can go ahead and run the model. I may get an error, but if you get an orange error, it means that you're still getting results. And you can check out the results here. I'm not going to go into the detail of the results because that'll take a longer time, but I just wanted to focus on more how to actually bring the data in, create that data filter, and then run a model. Okay, so we do have information here. This is my half normal cosine default model on howler monkey. I have a density of about 105 howlers per square kilometer, and my lower confidence limit of 79, upper confidence limit of 140 roughly, and my coefficient of variation at 14.5%, which isn't terrible but not great. So you can see how this model is run. And you can also go ahead and run other models. Now, if anybody else has ideas on how to, improve the model or bring in the data, I'd welcome that in the comment section.